Hey, hi. How are all of you beautiful people doing on this fine day today? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Yeah, honestly, there's really no good way to start this video. DC has been a joke ever since the Verse Battle wiki page literally bent that fanbase over and proceeded to them. But sadly guys, this is the last video where I will be talking about DC at least for a while. But what better way to go out trashing DC with shitting all over Superman Prime with Goku. That's right, you fucking donkeys. I said Goku. How does it feel to know that Goku literally solos all of DC? Literally! By no means am I a Goku fanboy. Everyone here on my channel should know that. I mean, come on. If you know me, I am not a Goku fanboy. But he sure as hell stomps all of DC. Marvel, I'm coming for you next. Comic book wankers are literally on the same level as the Saitama fanbase. I swear to God, man, the DC fanbase is actually on the same level as the SCP fanbase. Complete idiots. They are beyond unintelligent. So unintelligent that they can't even tell me what the difference is between a cactus and a fucking airplane. SCP is beyond the tiering system? Are you stupid? Bro, Hercule from Dragon Ball Super literally souls all of SCP. Cope harder. If you guys enjoy the content you see, like the video, subscribe, and of course turn on the bell so you never miss a video from yours truly. Now before I start this video, I do have to answer a question that has been asked to me like forever ago. But Dr. Taco, I will make good on my promise, and well, he did ask me, or I guess he said, he wanted an update on the perfect burrito recipe. Dr. Taco, I got you. Here's how to make the perfect burrito. Fuck Gordon Ramsay, I'll show you what's good in the kitchen. I got a little secret weapon, as you might call it. Here's what you do, buddy. Get the microwave and heat that shit up. I'm sorry, guys. The final thing I want to talk about before getting to the actual feat scalings and all that stuff is that, did you guys know Superman literally gets his ass spanked in the comics? Yeah, I really don't even know what to say about this. Like, my favorite fictional characters would never get disrespected like that. Goku is a character that I've talked about on my channel multiple times before. We all know Accelerator solos the Dragon Ball verse. Like, come on, it's not that, you know, complex. Like, come on, guys. Like, let's be real now. But this video isn't about that. Like, real talk though, even though I went over Goku before, there are some things that I want to cover again. I'll just go ahead and say it right now. Goku has immeasurable speed. Like, I know I'm giving this really honestly impressive feat to a monkey for a stupid fan base, but I'm not gonna lie, like, that is true. As much as I hate Goku, Goku does in fact have immeasurable speed. Beerus literally states that the area of where the tournament of power exists is an infinite space of emptiness where time and space do not exist. Honestly, this is more than enough to verify that Goku does in fact have immeasurable speed, and I know, yeah, bro, oh my god, dude, who the fuck would have guessed? Now, there is something I want to add to this. People are saying that this is a mistranslation and it's supposed to say eternal or eternity or something like that. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not, but it really should not matter. Eternity, eternal, whatever, literally means infinite. Now, since Goku moved in the tournament of power, this qualifies him for having immeasurable speed. Shocker, I know. There isn't much to talk about when it comes to Goku's feats because I've literally basically talked about everything before. The only important things that I want to mention is that he's rock level. I'm just kidding, guys. I meant to say he's more like wall level. One of the things that I didn't talk about with Goku in the last video, at least from what I can remember, I didn't go back, but this dude has Susanoo? Bro, tell me this shit isn't Susanoo without telling me that it's Susanoo. Yeah, so I guess this monkey has a literal Susanoo now, so I don't even know what to say. I mean, like, this is just as bad as when the Flash and Reverse Flash was fighting Godspeed, and then they fucking whipped out some lightning lightsabers. Yo, CW, what are you doing? Oh yeah, Goku has a very weak form of hockey, but guys, we already knew this. Everything else that this monkey does is self-explanatory. Do you really want me to explain how he's a master in hand-to-hand combat? Do you really need me to explain how he shoots a goddamn beam of light from his hands that gets reflected by Accelerator? We all know Goku is low multiversal when it comes to scaling. I'll even be generous to you guys. I'll give Goku hyperversal. I can believe Goku hyperversal level, right? I can believe that. But anything higher than that? No, absolutely not. No. So he's low multiversal at best. Superboy Prime is a little shit stain that fat nerds like to wank. Oh, he's stronger than Superman? Well, that really doesn't say much because Superman isn't that strong and he's bound to a bigger human slapping his ass. Since the video is about Superman Prime, I guess I should just put in some effort into talking about him. Even though he's fodder as fuck. Superboy Prime is immune to the red sun. Oh yeah, this man in a blue jumpsuit is bound by a red fucking star. I suppose he's immune to kryptonite and weak magic. I mean, come on, you guys can't really compare the same magic of DC to that of a certain magical index. Superman may be immune to reality warping done by Mr. Miak. Oh, dude, these names are so stupid. Superboy Prime shattered reality. Is this why people say he's so powerful? All he did was shatter reality. Like, that's not even that impressive. I mean, even Goku did that. Okay, well, technically it was Gogeta, but you know, by the transitive property, obviously, Goku is able to also shatter reality because he used that same power when he was in the form of Gogeta. Obviously. Also, he experienced reality being shattered while he was fused with Vegeta. Superboy Prime shattering reality wouldn't do shit. Wow, I can't believe what the fuck I'm saying right now. Superboy Prime also broke the Phantom Zone with a punch, but here's why we get into his multiversal level punches. But let's be honest, it's more like low multiversal at best. The third one, if I'm correct, is where he destroyed the anti-monitor Darkseid's universe with one punch, and this is again me talking about the third scan, I think. I don't even know at this point. There was another punch that Superboy Prime did, which was most likely his most powerful punch ever, according to DC. This is where he defeated the Darkest Knight, aka the Batman who laughs, with Dr. Manhattan's powers and Crisis energy. And this was the Darkest Knight who defeated Perpetua, the mother of the multiverse, who is a sixth-dimensional being. Oh, so you're telling me that the whole entire DC cosmology is sixth-dimensional at best. Thanks. Superboy Prime also cannot die nor be erased from existence. Oh yeah? We'll see about that. If he would die or be erased, it would just send him back to his Earth Prime. Here's one scan of Superboy Prime being erased by one of his versions called the Time Trapper Superboy Prime. Also, it's important to say that since he was here in this void, this can technically qualify him for immeasurable speed. Sadly, the last thing I want to talk about Superboy Prime is going to DC headquarters on Earth Prime. People think that this gives him the ability to erase whoever he wants in DC Comics because he just broke through a goddamn window and hit a DC writer. How do you get to that conclusion? Are you stupid? Where do you see him erasing anyone in the scan right here? Oh, but Othinus, it's implied that he can. No, the fuck it ain't! The scan means absolutely nothing. Honestly, Superboy Prime caps at low multiversal right near Goku. Nothing more. Goku slams Superboy Prime, bitches, and it ain't even close. On top of everything, Goku has Ultra Instinct and insane precognition. What do you think Superboy Prime's gonna do? Punch him? Goku can easily dodge it. Also, on top of everything, Goku also has a stupid Susanoo. So Superboy Prime can shatter reality with one punch. Yeah, okay, so what? This means virtually nothing because the DC universe is beyond weak. Goku Sakai is leagues above anything in DC. There isn't a single chance in hell Superboy Prime can be revived from getting erased by this fodder monkey. Poop harder, mongrels. Goku outscales all of DC and you bitches can cry about it. Now, I know what you degenerates are thinking right now. You're probably thinking to yourself, why didn't it go into depth about the DC cosmology? Well, that's because it's fodder. The verse caps not only 6 dimensions, but honestly, there's nothing more to say about it. The whole entire verse has been debunked by multiple people. Everything you think you know about DC of it being outerversal is wank. And why do you think it's wank? It's because of the stupid Platonic concepts. Let me educate you guys on why this whole entire Platonic concept argument is stupid and not outerversal. That's the only reason why you guys think that DC is high scale. You think DC is high scale because of Platonic concepts. I've heard it all before. I've heard it from all these DC goons. The first thing that we need to ask ourselves is, what is a Platonic concept? To answer this question, we must know what a Platonic concept is. These would include things like the tree, house, mountain, man, woman, ship, cloud, horse, dog, table, and chair as allegedly separate abstract physical concepts. So to put it in short, it's a physical idea. Now, the idea of Platoism is the idea that there is an abstract objects and that they are in fact real, or they exist. But now, what is an abstract concept? An abstract concepts have no direct embodiment in the physical world. Abstract ideas refer to the things that are not limited by space or time. It exists as a sort of an item rather than a specific moment or location. Emotions, analogies, thoughts, and abstract behaviors are a few examples of abstract concepts. concepts. A simple way to explaining all of this is that abstract concepts are non-physical and non-temporal type things. Now going back to Platonic concepts, normally abstract concepts are just ideas, but in Platoism, these ideas actually exist, which makes it an abstract existence. For example, a tree exists in space. An idea of a tree that is not physical also exists, and they need each other. So if the concept of the color blue no longer existed, then all other objects that are blue would no longer exist, such as the sky, for example. Since the idea of everything existing, this would reach the universe level. So let's take a look at the verse battle wiki real quick, because that's the tiering system most people use. Let's be honest. In verse battle wiki, Platonic concepts as a whole would not qualify for outer, because the idea of Platoism does not mean anything in verse battle wiki, because what really matters is dimensional concepts. Let me explain it a little bit more. The concept of space and time, of transcending the concept of space-time, is existing outside the fundamental properties of notions of space and time entirely. Space and time itself isn't a Platonic concept. It's the foundation of our perception and the basis of all reality. The concept of space and time is space-time, but on an abstract level that is vastly beyond our comprehension. Well, mainly the DC fanbase, actually comic book fanbase's comprehension. In conclusion to this topic, Platonic concepts are not outerversal, which is why DC is fodder beyond belief and gets downgraded. Do you stupid mongrels get it? DC is fodder and Goku souls the whole entire verse. So going back to what I was saying before, Goku not only outscales, he outhacks, he's got precog, he can literally beat the fuck out of Superboy Prime with one punch. Superboy Prime can literally not even touch Goku, and honestly, there's nothing more that needs to be said. Goku can just use a Kamehameha and blast that motherfucker to the moon! Don't even bother bringing up characters like the Presence and Death and all those other fodder, or even Mandrake or Cosmic Armor Superman. It literally does not matter. Goku outscales everybody in DC, and on top of that, Goku can literally solo all of DC. Alright guys, let's break 200 likes on this video, and I will talk about a Marvel character next video, although the character who I will be using against the Marvel character, I don't even know who I'll use yet. It could be a fan favorite character, it could be a fodder character, it could be, I don't know, I'm not saying it's one of my favorite anime characters of all time, but I'm not saying that. I can't believe I literally just said in this video that Goku souls all of DC. What the fuck?